So who are we at NYPA? NYPA is the largest, the nation's largest utility, public utility, state-owned utility that focuses on generation and transmission only, no distribution. So here you can see our grid, our transmission lines form the backbone of the electric grid. We own approximately 1,400 circuit miles, which comprises of at least 25% of the electric grid, transmission grid in New York. And up here, you can see a number of projects on the right that shows the investment that NYPA is making in transmission, whether we are upgrading our existing transmission lines from 230 kV to 345 kV or adding new HVDC lines. There's approximately 500 miles of transmission work that's going on today. This slide just shows the general area of where NYPA is, where some of the operating sites are and the administrative offices are. And this slide shows our generation facilities. NYPA owns 16 generating facilities that spread across New York. So majority of it, I would say we generate 25% of the electricity in New York, out of which 80% comes from hydro, which is renewables. So that's a good start for us when you talk about decarbonization and meeting your energy goals that the governor has set forward, all with Vision 2030, as well as the CLCPA, which is the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act, which we'll go over on some of those projects. We also own some of the small hydro plants as well. On the right side that you see is in upstate New York. The majority of our generation happens either on the top in the right by the Canadian border at the St. Lawrence power plant or in the western New York region at the Niagara power plants. We also own a small clean power plants that were originally as part of an emergency reaction to the load in 2001. 11 small clean power plants were built in 2001 to meet the needs in New York City for load. NYPA has been actively deploying new technologies over the past few years. We've been actively working on digital transformation, where we invested almost $3 billion in technology, where we have digitized or in the process of digitizing end-to-end is what we call. That includes from generation to transmission to our customers, but all the processes within it as well. Now, with the governor announcing the state goals for decarbonization, one of them is meeting 70% of injecting 70% renewables by 2030. The second one is completely carbon-free grid by 2040, and also reducing 85% carbon reductions by 2050. Something similar to what California has, but those goals are definitely aggressive and ambitious.